Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Actually, Keith Champagne, who's the writer, called me up early summer and asked me if I was interested in doing Ghostbusters. And at the time, I actually turned him down. And the reason was because I was just so sacked with other work. I was, you know, kind of behind schedule with my instructional book, my second instructional book on drawing women, and also the adolescent radioactive black hamster series I was doing for Dynamite Entertainment. So actually, he went to another artist named Andy Smith, who was going to take the gig, and I guess Andy ended up not taking the gig. And then Keith asked me if I was interested again. And actually, I asked Keith if it was, I wrapped up one of my projects, so I had some free time. So then I asked Keith if it was still available. And then Keith said, yeah, it's available because Andy did not get the gig, or didn't take the gig. And that's how I got it. You know, I sent the publisher some samples of my work, and he says, yeah, we'll be more than happy to pair you up with Keith again, since Keith was the writer of the Hamsters, the Black Gold Hamsters book that we were working on. So, the rest is history. Just seeing the movies when I was young, my first taste. You know, as far as the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon, I never saw too many episodes. I remember seeing like maybe 2 or 3 when I was young, but they weren't as memorable to me as the movie was. Of course, that's not the same as saying that I wasn't impressed. It's just I was really young, and I don't remember much from it. So one of these days, I'm just going to have to get the entire DVD set and sit down and watch the real Ghostbusters, because I know that that's it's a pretty big part of the whole franchise. But the movies really got me into Ghostbusters. The favorite project I worked on was probably my first project I ever got professionally for DC Comics, called Major Bummer. I was an inker for the comic then. That was back 1990, late 1996. I got the gig. It lasted for 15 issues, and then it got canceled because of low sales. It was a different comic book. It was really unique. It was just slapstick, goofy humor, wacky humor. I guess the market wasn't really quite ready for that, and it didn't sell too well. So that's life. Just start going to conventions and show your work to comic book pros and editors, because they're the ones who can really critique your work and tell you if you're headed in the right direction as far as your progress. You know, they'll give you an honest opinion of your work. You know, if you go to your friends and family, they might say nice stuff about your work, but you know, they're not. They might just say it's nice just because they're your friends and family. They might not give you an honest opinion and not really know what constitutes good professional level artwork. So study the artists that are successful that you like, and you know, go straight to the pros and ask them what they think of your work. Honestly, you know, have thick skin and be able to take criticism, because that's the only way you're going to grow. And buy my book. buy my instructional book. That'll get you into comics. Incredible Comics with Tom Nguyen. It was themselves, actually, because one of the challenging things is to come up with unique looks for all of them. We didn't get likeness rights, as some of you may have noticed picking up the book. I was told that we can't draw the characters to look exactly like the actors. So the challenge for me was to come up with unique looks that people can tell who the characters are supposed to be, like who Bankman is supposed to be, who Stantz is supposed to be, and etc. But far enough from likenesses to where we're not infringing on that rule. So it's I don't know. I like giving them their own unique look. You know, from their facial expressions, their faces, to their hair. His name Andy. Most fun to draw is Ray Stantz. He's just got a really lovable, cute, innocent face, a short nose and everything, and you know, just kind of seems to me like a really inquisitive type guy, and I like to play with his facial expressions. Now that the first issue is out, you know that the Ghostbusters are dead. So how can we do? Who says there's even issues 2 through 4? That's all fake. They're dead. It's done. Sorry, guys. No. Well, they battle more ghosts, obviously. They battle a lot of ghosts. Let's put it this way: there will be some celebrity ghosts coming up in the upcoming issues. Some friends, some foes. But you know, if you know your history, it's going to be really interesting. You would know who they are for Ghostbusters.
I have.
Oh, yeah.